as you can see, we're not on our Skyblock world. So the Villager Illager update dropped today, and if you remember way back in episode 1, at the very end of that episode, I gave you a preview of a realm that I play in called Diptopia. And it had gotten hit with a bug, a glitch, whatever you want to call it, and nobody could get into the realm. It would get to the screen where it said building terrain, and it would just freeze. Nobody could get into the realm. Nobody could get into the spawn chunks. If they were outside the spawn chunks, I think they could still get into the realm, but the spawn chunks weren't loading. And it appears that the latest update has fixed that, because we are now inside Diptopia, which means we can get back to our original project, which means I can start touring this world for you guys so you can see it. You know, just looking around here, there's plenty of stuff to see. This is the spawn area, what they call phase 1. Dippy had started working on phase 2. You can see one of the globes up there. I can't even tell you this. I think they've worked on this map 2 or 3 years. So there's a lot of things we're going to be able to see and do in here. I'm finally going to get to show you the project that I was working on. We're gonna go over there now and take a look so you guys can see. And I've got to do some traveling through the Nether, and I'll be back when we get over there, guys. So there's a lot of people. I just want to tell you, there's a lot of players, a lot of people have put a lot, and I mean a lot of hours into this realm, and I think we're all pretty happy, and just words can't describe how happy we are to have this realm back. So we're gonna pop through here. Hopefully the Nether is still there. Is it? It is. So this is the Nether hub, main Nether hub, and I'm gonna go ahead and pop over to my area, and I'll be back when I get that done. Alright guys, we just popped through our Nether portal into our super secret underground lair. Ignore all the cows. I'm kind of a hoarder when it comes to cows. We got a few sheep here. I don't even know where to start. So let's start at the stairway that comes down into, this was my little starter base here. This is where we started out. A few maps I put on the wall. My original little smelter that I built. So what we did is we dug down and we went to level, I thought it was level 48, but it's level 49. So up there is like level 52, I believe. So that's going to be our ceiling. So what we've done is we've dug out all of this, and I've done a majority of it. Zal actually came over and helped me. She did a large chunk back here on the back, which was a great help. I really appreciate her doing that for me. And it's been so long since I've been here, I don't remember how to get down. I have a lighter, so we're just going to glide down. So I'm still working on taking this out back here. And we went all the way down to level 11, I believe we stopped at. Yeah, we stopped at level 11. So we've just got to clear all this out back through here, clear all this stone out. And we're going to go back and terraform these walls, these flat spots. We're going to terraform them and make caves. There's actually a nice little cave right here. That was a natural little cave. We dug out some, and then back here there was a couple little caves, and there was also a ravine that ran through the back side here. So, ooh, witch, creeper. So we can utilize this into the structure. We're going to dig out all this here. All this is going to be dug out here. Lots of mobs. We're going to terraform most of that. You can see some of it I started doing there. Put a couple of torches up in there to kind of backlight it. I'll have to go up and fix some of that so you don't see the torches. Just I'm kind of excited. I need to slow down. I'm talking really fast. I understand that, but so we've got a lot of things planned here. We are going to try to do some stalactites hanging from the ceiling, but I'm not quite sure how to do those. Been playing around with some designs. But when Zal was digging out over here, she actually discovered another ravine, which is bigger than the one behind us over there. So this ravine goes back through there a good ways. I haven't really explored it yet. I was just digging, trying to get to where this thing was dug out enough to start working on it. There's oh, up there's a cave up there. I can't remember where all the caves are. I think there was a cave right through there where the water is. There was a couple of caves over here. I think they're up there. Oh no, here. There's even blocks here. It's been months since I've been in here. There's even blocks here from where we were mining before. Pick those up. I don't like to waste resources. So there's a cave, a natural cave up here. Ah, zombie! Let's get up here. Mobs everywhere. So yeah, there's a natural cave goes back through there, and then you get on this side, and there's a cave up there, and there's a large cave system that goes down through here and down through there. So we'll be incorporating all the caves and different things into the builds. Super duper excited to have this world back. I mean, super excited to have this back. It's just, I have put in nowhere near the amount of work that other players have put in on their builds in their areas, so I can imagine how they feel. We've got a little bit of trees going, bamboos. We've got all of our farms down here. Well, not all of our farms, but we've got bamboo, sugarcane, pumpkins. I don't have any melons yet, and we've got a random villager down here. What is he? Are you not, do you not trade? Do you not trade? Do you not? Well, apparently he doesn't want to trade anything with us. Must be, I don't know. I guess he doesn't want to trade anything with us. So the new trading system, definitely got to work on how to figure that out. Let's see. All of these chests in the middle here, every single one of these chests is dedicated to stone. Anybody need any stone on the world, just let me know. I have plenty of stone. I've already donated. I've donated some to Dippy to help with phase 2, but all of that stone come from here because this was all solid. This was all solid in here with the exception of the caves and the ravines and things. And it looks really nice from right here. That going back in there, you can see the shape of the wall. I've got to go back and terraform a lot of this. I've got to do some of the ceiling. Normally I would have done the ceiling before I ever started digging down, but with the introduction of the scaffolding, it'll make it a little easier. Here's all the coal that I've mined out while I was mining. We've got iron ore, gold ore, all of our other ores. We found 55 diamond ore plus a couple more that we've used for some tools and different things. All in all, I'd probably say we found a stack and a half of diamond ore. All of our redstone, lapis, of course we got that in the nether. There's all the emerald blocks that we found, and plus that one. We're underneath a, I don't know if I can get outside. Should be able to get outside here. And this is the iron farm that I built. I'm sure this is broken now. That new update was changing some stuff. We are underneath an extreme hills biome, and there's a snow biome on the other side of this mountain range. There's icebergs with a lot of blue ice. I come across it one day, finding my way back to my base. We got a lot of that blue ice. There's still a lot left, so we can utilize that. The reason I decided to build here is when I stopped originally, I was about to get in the water and start traveling out through there to see what I could find, and I heard zombies, and there's actually a zombie spawner right down there, and we turn that off. Maybe we can get some zombie spawning, but I stopped because of the zombies there, and I used it to get my original villagers to start the iron farm with. So we'll go back now. We'll go back down below. And I did get lucky. I've got that zombie spawner that I can either build a building around, or I can go back and change it and make it all underground if I want to. We're going to drop, let's go back this way and cover up. Oh, we got more dirt. We'll cover up that hole and we'll drop down here. So this was the iron farm that we were using. And here's all of our villagers. And it looks like all of these guys turned into the exact same villager. That's kind of interesting because there were all different types of villagers in here. There were, oh, that's not good. That's not good. Where did that creeper come from? Let's see if we can kill him without him blowing stuff up. Alright, that was not good. That was not good. There's the doors in our iron farm. We have another villager pod around the other side. And these guys are all the same type of villager also. Let's break out a piece of glass. And I'm sure these guys are looking for beds now. With the new update, I think they need beds. They're not wanting to trade. Why are they not wanting to trade? I'm not sure what kind of villager that is. I'll have to look up and see what the different types of villagers are. And I don't know. I'm not sure. So we'll close those guys back up. We'll go back into the base. Close up behind us. Try to close up so mobs can't get in and out of the base too easy. I think I have everything lit up down here pretty well. Chickens are still there, still full of eggs. And the only other thing really that I've done is I've separated out, this is the diorite, this is the andesite, this is the granite. My dirt goes in these boxes and the gravel goes here. And we have a skelly spawner. I don't see any skeletons dropping out. Usually with an update they break the spawners. For some reason. I don't know why. Nope, there comes a skeleton. Block that off. The way I've got it set up, they drop down, they come, and then they just drop straight down. They can't see me. So you just AFK here, and the skeletons come, drop down here. I need to take the water in the magma cube out and just put a water drop in. So I've got my enchantment table set up here. They drop down here. Got a little small collection system. Stuff just collects here. I was really using it to keep my tools repaired. Digging that big hole really had to repair my pickaxes a lot. The villager trading over at spawn, I got started with that. I spent probably a day. Probably spent 8 or 9 hours one day just trading. They've got some pretty decent pickaxes, and I was able to get Unbreaking 3, Silk Touch, Efficiency 5, and Mending. And I think I have about 5 or 6 of those. Got me a nice sword, nice shovel. So we got all set up and got mending on them. So it's easy to mend them up with that skelly spawner. Let me go, matter of fact, let me go back over here and turn it off to cut down on the lag. Have redstone lamps in there. Let's make sure they still work. Yep, they still work. So now that's lit up so nothing can spawn. Let's go back down and make sure nothing's dropped. We don't like lag, so no more skeletons there. So I plan on featuring this world in my build and different things throughout my channel. We're still going to stay with the Skytrade series. We're not going away from that. I fully want to see that through, see how far we can take it. But I just wanted to show you guys real quick what else I work on. I don't just play that Skytrade map. I play this realm. In the recruitment realm, which I've got video that I will be putting up. Hopefully this weekend. I've got a lot of footage I've got to edit, so oh, we have a snow golem farm too. Ooh, snow! And the snowballs just go right in here. You can make snow blocks. I really like building with snow blocks. Oh, and let's go check something else. And it appears that Dippy fell from a high place. Pigman just decided to come in and take a ride on my AFK track. And this was our iron farm. It was doing well. This is where the golems drop down and everything. But apparently with this update, villages and villagers are going to work differently now. I looked through the change logs today. Some of the stuff wasn't very specific. So I'm going to have to get online and do a little bit of research and figure out what the new things are. I know villagers now require beds to sleep in. There's apparently a bell now that you ring the bell and they run their beds or something. Let's see if there's anything in the, let's see, craftable. Let's turn it to all. Let's look down through here and see if there's anything that looks new. We got all the block updates 2 updates ago. Nothing new so far. Nothing new so far. Doesn't look like anything new. We got the crossbow last update. I haven't made one of those and played around with it. We got the shields last update. That should be the dried kelp. Yep. There's a fletching table. That is apparently new. There's a cartography table and a smithing table. There's a furnace, and there's also a blast furnace that you make with smooth stone and iron ingots and a furnace. A blast furnace I would assume would go quicker. There's a smoker. I'm not sure what the smoker's for. Probably cooking meat. There's a grindstone. There is the campfire. I'm really looking forward to seeing what the campfire looks like. We got the lectern last update. There's a composter, but apparently if you put food in there, you'll get bone meal. It composted up. There is a barrel. I understand a barrel is like storing stuff in a chest, but it's a barrel. Apparently you can open, you can put it under a solid block and still access it. What do we need? Sticks and half slabs. Let's see, where was that at? The barrel. Well, we're going to need half slabs first. So let's do a couple of half slabs. Do some sticks. There's the barrel. Let's do a barrel. Let's do a compost heap. The loom we got last time. What do we need for some of this other stuff? We need a furnace. We need cobble. I don't think I have any cobble. I've been using my silk touch, so I'm not sure if I have any cobble. And we smelt everything up. There's some cobble. Let's make a furnace. And what do we need for a blast furnace? We need iron ingots and smooth stone. So to get smooth stone, we're going to have to throw some stone into the smelter. So I tell you what, I was just going to do a little preview episode, but with this new stuff, we can go ahead and take a look at it. So I'm going to go ahead and get some stuff together, and we'll come back and take a look at some of the new features here. So stick around, and there we go. Alright, so we went out to find some acacia wood because you need acacia wood to build the campfire, and we found one of the new villages, and I gotta say it's a lot different than what we're used to. I'm still, oh, there we go. This villager wants to trade, so I'm not sure what the trading thing is. We're gonna have to work on that, but definitely a different look to the villages than what we're used to. There's the beds, and There's an iron golem. What is this? Sweet berries. For some reason, that was hurting me. So I'm assuming the sweet berries are something you can harvest and replant. Here's some more over here. There's cats. Yeah, I'm actually taking damage from that. So I'm assuming that has thorns on it maybe. So sweet berries is a new addition to the game. And let's back out here. There's actually a house with smoke coming out of the chimney. Smoke, is that a thing now? That is too cool. So let's go check this house out and see what's going on here. Definitely new design. Oh, it's a, that's the smoker. So the smoker will actually give you smoke now? Or is that, is there something, let's see. There may actually be something up there. That was a fail. It didn't take off. Let's see if we can actually land on top of... Nope. Not the best when it comes to a lighter, that's for sure. And there we go. So let's see. Is there actually something in here? Oh, it's a campfire. So let's see if we can get this campfire. And I'm gonna go ahead and take that smoker too. Yes, we actually got the campfire, so that will save us from having to find an acacia biome. But let's get back out here and look. And so yeah, this is a different look for the villages. It's different because the roofs now are a lot different. The design of the houses are a lot different. There's an iron golem. There's cats. That's different. Flower pots. Wow, I can't wait to start exploring some of the new worlds and get a look at some of the new villages. So we're going to get back to base now. I've got some of the other things set up already, and we'll see you when we get back home. So stick around. So on my way back, I come across another new village, and this one is a lot different look to it. So I guess it's biome specific, but this one actually has a farm with cows and pigs and a big hole in the middle of it that I fell in. They have sheep pinned up. I don't know what this is. Are these supposed to be like trading stalls where you can trade with the villager? Definitely a different look to these little houses. These little things had square roofs. So there's beds in here now for the villagers. The sun's going down, so let's see what these guys do. They're supposed to go and sleep. That guy's a cartographer, so they're supposed to go to their beds and sleep when nighttime comes. And there's the bell that we originally said there's supposed to be a bell. Now let's see if we can ring it. So we rung the bell, and the villagers are scrambling for their beds because the bell apparently, they run to their house. Oh, what's going on here? So apparently this house did not generate properly, but apparently when there is a raid on a village, so he's in his house there. That's definitely a different looking house for a world spawned village. So what I was saying, apparently when there's a raid by the pillagers, if you ring the bell in the village while, let's see, there's a chest in here. Wow, look at that. So there's stuff in chests to find in villages now. That's pretty good to loot. If you ring the bell when a raid is happening, there's actually an achievement for that, I think. So there is a cartographer table. That's going to be interesting to learn how to use. Oh no, I guess that's how to play Loom. That says Loom. I don't know, but that says cartography table, but it took us to a Loom. There's another. So right in here you have the stuff to make a map with, so that's pretty good. Where did that iron golem go? He looked like he was chasing something just a minute ago. Oh, we have a phantom. That's not good. Let's see if we can kill that bad boy. Without him killing us. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright. So I just wanted to stop real quick, get you guys to look at that villager. And there is a villager actually sleeping in the bed now. So that's something brand new to the game. It's supposed to affect the mechanics of the iron farm. And there's another phantom. I must have not have slept before we lost access to the world. And come on, dude. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I know he's around somewhere. There he is. Ah. Let's see if I can just outfly him. Probably not. I don't think you can outfly the phantoms. Nope, they're spawning right in front of me. So they probably teleport as you fly. And I've never really flown at night while I've had a phantom on me. So I'm not sure what's going to happen here. But we're going to try to make it back to base. We're only a few thousand blocks away with our elytra. We should get there pretty quick. If we don't get stuck in a non-spawning chunk. Alright, we made it back to base safely. Thank goodness. So behind me I've got set up some of the new things, and this is the barrel. So you can see we've got a solid block of coal ore on top of it, and you can actually access it and put things into it and take things out of it. So it's only a single chest size storage, but that's pretty good. So here is the composter. So you just put food in it and you can see it filling up, and we got an achievement for that. So that proves right there that Diptopia is a pure survival world. I just got an achievement, and if you continue to fill this up with food, you get bone meal. We just got that one bone meal there. So this is the, I'm not sure what that is. Nope, let's pick it up. Wow, this thing is really, it's almost like mining obsidian, and that's very dangerous. And I didn't even look at it. I didn't even look at it. I was worried about that hole and falling through it. I didn't even look at what it was when I picked it up. And I do apologize for talking so fast, but you know what? We have some stone over here. I was worried I wouldn't have enough stone to fill in those two little holes, but we're good. We're good. There we go. So this is the smithing table. Not sure how this works. Oh, well, apparently the axe breaks it really quick. So I'm not sure how that works. I'm going to have to do, I guess smithing means armor. Let's see here. Put a piece of armor. And nope. That didn't work. Because you just put the armor on when you hit the left trigger button. So don't know how that works yet. We'll have to figure that out. This is the blast furnace. So I want to grab a little bit of coal. Do I have any coal? Got a couple blocks of coal. I'm really excited. I don't know if you guys can tell or not. So we've had plenty of coal from digging out. You would not believe the amount of coal that we found. We've got those chests over there filled up, and we've turned a lot of it into coal with our Fortune 3 pickaxe and turned it into coal blocks. I guarantee half of that furnace is coal blocks right now. So back to business. So we're going to throw some coal in here, and we're going to throw some stone in here, and apparently that's not working. I guarantee you have to use lava with it. We just happen to have a good supply of lava at our fingertips. So let's go grab a bucket of lava. No, not like that. Not like that. We don't want to grab lava like that. Ah, stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll. I need water. I need water. Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll. Okay. I didn't panic. There's no panic in my voice. I was completely calm. Not panicking at all. But just for the record, that is not how you get lava. That's the incorrect way to do it. Alright, so we're going to work our way back up. And I thought for sure you could put just anything in there. There's our 2 blocks we knocked out by accident. Alright, let's get up here. Blast furnace, right? So blast furnace, let's throw in the lava. All right, so I'm not sure how this works. This, I'm not quite sure what this is. It says a stone cutter. Well, obviously a flower is not going to go in there. Oh, that's awesome. It just so you put the different kinds of stone in there. I would guess you put the different kinds of stone in, and it automatically makes. Yep. So it's an easy way to just go straight to the blocks you want to make out of the base block that you want to make. That's pretty cool. And you go over here and change it to what you want to make. Can you not make that in your... You used to could just open up. So you can still make it at the crafting table apparently. And that gives you all the options without having to, because when we put the granite in, it gave us the option to go ahead and do the half slab. So it's a one stop. Instead of having to make smooth granite and then make the stairs, you can just go straight to the stairs. So it's like a shortcut. Alright, that's not too bad. This is the grindstone. Repair and disenchant. So that takes your enchantments off. That's maybe a neat feature. Like if I didn't want silk touch on this shovel, that takes all the enchantments off. I don't know if I have any. Yes, I have some diamonds over in my ore thing. Let's go get some diamonds in my ores here. Let's get a couple of diamonds. Do we have any levels? Yeah, we got 17 levels. So let's see if it just repairs it. So if I throw it in there, it's going to take the enchantments off. If I throw a couple of diamonds, oh, well. Well, you can't put diamonds in there. So, repair and disenchant. I don't know how you repair on that yet, so we got to figure that out. This is the smoker. I'm assuming you got to have to put some wood and raw meat. Do we have any raw meat? Maybe it'll work with lamb. I'm not sure. We'll see. So you put wood in there and it's smoking it. And it's really fast. It's a lot faster than a furnace. So the question is now, can you still put it in a furnace? So yes, it still cooks in the furnace. It's not quite as fast. Tick, tick. So it's not quite as fast in the furnace, but in the smoker, yeah, it's a lot faster. And it's hard to tell if it's using the same amount of fuel because I was using wood and over there it was coal. So that's a little bit faster. And here is the campfire. It's throwing out little sparks. Definitely the smoke. Everybody knows when you want to do a chimney, you need spider webs. And now you can just throw one of those in your chimney and you get actual smoke. That's really cool, guys. That is really cool. So I may have missed some stuff. I don't know. I've been excited. I've been talking a mile a minute. I'm really, really excited to be back into this world. We've got all this new stuff to play around with and learn how to use. We've got new villager trading mechanics, new villages to go out and to explore. There's a fletching table. You need... Wow. I'm not sure I missed anything, but that's the conduit. That's not new. It doesn't look like I hit... Doesn't look like I missed anything else but the cartography table and the fletching table. And we looked at that one cartography table, but we didn't actually try to use it. So I'm going to go do some reading and learn how to use some of these things. I really want to know what this is for. I don't get it. I don't get it. That we figured out. This we got to figure out how to do the repair on. Maybe you do. I really don't have any sticks. I do have sticks. So if we make a diamond shovel, put this diamond shovel in here. So that's not good. Let's change them around. So it wait a minute. Am I saying this right? So if you want to repair your enchanted tool, you can repair it, but it gives you a regular tool. Yeah, definitely got to do some reading on that, guys, because that's definitely not the way that works. Definitely not the way that works. Wow. So I'm going to call this little episode right here. I really like that campfire. That is amazing. And I'll try to get this posted up right after this. I've got a little bit of editing to do, but that's it. But I'm going to get it up on the channel so you guys can see it. And have fun playing with all these new things. I'm sure people are going to find creative ways. This is possibly good for some builds. If there's a way to turn that upside down, it could be a track for a bulldozer or a crane or something like that. That, I'm sure, is going to make a lot of people happy when you have kitchens. In the old days, you just had the furnaces there. So this actually looks like a stove. This looks like an oven. Or this looks like an air conditioning unit or something. That is just crazy. I wonder if we get hurt if we... Nope. The saw doesn't touch us. So lots of new things in this latest update. We get out. Maybe we can find some of the pillagers, illagers, villagers, the little trading guy that shows up. We'll go stake out one of those villages and see if a little trading villager shows up with his llamas and check that out. So now that we're back in this world, I will be doing a weekly episode of this. My Skytrade, I've been playing it a lot. I've been posting an episode about every other day. Now that this world is back, I'll probably go to every 2 days on the Skytrade map and possibly twice a week on this map, maybe just once a week because there's a lot to do in between. The Skytrade map, you just do a little bit of stuff and I can edit it and go on about my business because we're very closed in and very just right there on that one little island that we're working on. But this is a whole world. We can do a lot of stuff here. We can look at my build. We can go look at other people's builds. We can go out and explore some of the new features now. There's just all kind of things to do, and I'm really excited. I know you guys can tell how excited I was. I was talking really fast, stumbling over my own words, couldn't get my thoughts out, and I apologize for that, but it is exciting because, as you know, I love Minecraft. I play it every day. I've tried to start this YouTube channel up. It's mainly a Minecraft channel. We may be doing some other games down the road, but I just really like the creativity that this game brings out in people. Your imagination is your limit. So if you can imagine it, you can pretty much build it in Minecraft using what resources you have. And you'll see that when we get out and start exploring the world, you will see some people have some great, wonderful imaginations. And I'm really excited. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. Look for the new series coming, Diptopia, or Falcon's Adventures in Diptopia, or you guys help me vote on the name of it. It's not starting a brand new world. It will be in a world that's been established for a few years. We're just a part of it. I'm glad to be a part of it. And I was part of the very first Diptopia toward the end, and I left and started my own world for a while and got off on other things, and then they started Diptopia, I want to say 2.1. because the first one got so big, the Xbox just couldn't handle it because there's so many mega builds and things, and they were very limited back then with the memory and the Xbox's thing. And then the Realms come out. I don't know that he ever loaded the original world on a Realm. That's a possibility down the road. You guys would be amazed at that. There are some really awesome builds in there. It'd be nice to go back and see my very first true house, the very first real house other than just a square block with some windows. The very first house I ever built was in Diptopia, and it would be so cool to go back and see that now. And I know there would be a lot of people just stoked to go back and see all the original builds in Diptopia. So Dippy, if you're listening, let's try that one day, brother, and see how it works. Dippy's a good guy. He has been nice enough over the years to host worlds and realms for us and help us out with learning techniques. He's a great builder all on his own. He has a really good imagination. I think his motto is start with the stairs and work out from there. And he always has amazing stuff. It'd be nice to show you his tower in the original world. I'm pretty sure he did most of that spawn area in this world 3.1. I know there's a lot of people that helped him. I don't know how much of it was actually his design. I'm betting a lot of it. It is his world after all, but really excited, guys. Stay tuned. There's so much more to come, and we will see you on the flip side down the road after a while. Crocodile, later alligator. Doot 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 doot.